dive for 120, plant it on that, turn it upside down, stop it, push, and go all the way over.
I saw 5P.
You what?
I saw 5P.
5P?
Yeah.
Oh good, well that's the loose articles check. 4.5. I should have shouted my altitude when I started that for my exam. The exam's probably going to be the flight after next.
Alright.
So now we're going to do a normal aileron roll. One to the left and one to the right. We're going to go through that little rainbow. Did you see the little rainbows? I'll do that again in a minute. Sun's over there. feet. I won't do anything without actually shouting it. I've got 4,600 feet. I've got a happy engine. I've got balanced fuel. Aileron roll to the right, followed by an aileron roll to the left. So I go in at 120. Pull, stop it, over. Stop it. 120, pull, stop it, over. Stop it, and out we come. I don't know about 8, but that's not bad. 4.6, not bad. Fairly stiff turn to the back. Hey, loop, okay? All right?
Yeah.
Tell me if you tell me anytime you're going.
Yeah, just do one loop, don't do too many.
Hey?
Do one, I don't want to do too many.
Okay, one loop.
Yeah, because I haven't done a loop yet.
4.6, goes in at 140. It's G when I say pull and pull. You clench your stomach.
Yeah.
And I dive for 140. And pull. There it is.
Yeah.
And pull. We went in looking at Henstridge, we came out looking at Henstridge. That was a good loop. Were you alright?
Yeah.
Groovy.
First time loop, quite good.
First time loop.
Lot of G though, lot of G.
Lot of G, yeah, we got up to 4. Most of it in the second half. The next thing we're going to do is a half Cuban, which is 3/4 of a loop, and then when we're coming back in the other way, I will stop. We'll be briefly upside down, then I'll be the right way up and we'll fly out the other direction, okay? So, Henstridge is bang on the nose. We're not going to come past it. But it's pretty much the same. I keep the wings level. I dive for 140. There's Henstridge bang on the nose. Up to 140. Pull. There's the horizon. We're coming over, I picked something on the ground and come out of it that way. Wasn't as good as I'd have liked. I'd like to do one of those coming backwards if I can. Are you feeling comfortable? That was a half Cuban, okay? The reason I wasn't as good as I liked is because I couldn't see something to aim at, so I let us come pointing down a little bit more than I should have done, really. And so we were going a bit too fast, and so it made the turn a bit hard work. So we'll try and do one coming, I know what, we'll do it the way Dave does it. Dave is my instructor. We'll put that on there. I want to come out with it on the top, okay?
Okay, thank you, goodbye.
4,300. Happy engine.
Good day. Golf Mike Yankee.
Okay, we're going to do a half Cuban going that way.
Bye.
Good, I like that aiming point there. I'm going to aim for that aiming point. And pull. Over the top is good, not too far over. Pick that point. Yeah, it's not that good, but there's Henstridge, that's not so bad. Come back out again, get all the height back. Happy?
Yeah. Don't do any more, man.
No more?
No.
I want to do one barrel roll. That should be quite gentle, okay?
Yeah.
What happens with a barrel roll is that we pitch up quite high, and then I don't stop it, and we curl over the top, and we twizzle all the way out. And so it should be fairly standard. I can show you a video that's famous on the internet where a guy who puts a full glass of wine on the combing and he doesn't restrain it and he does a barrel all the way round.
I don't ever want to do it.
You don't want to do it?
No.
Okay. Because what it is, what I was going to say was if you don't think you want to do it, just shut your eyes because you shouldn't feel any difference. Alright, understood. You want to go home then?
Yeah.
Okay. Right. So let's get it down into petrol saving mode. And then you can fly us home. Thank you for letting me do that anyway.
That's right.
Okay, so you've got control. And we'll pull that back to there. You don't know where we are. There's Henstridge. The sun's up there. So we actually need to turn back the way we came, about 180 degrees. Now remember, I can't remember if I did the trimming with you. So when you turn, you've got to pull back gently, otherwise you'll lose the height. And you can see that we're going down a bit, that's good. That's quite a steepish turn, that's not so bad. And now I think we can see Compton, as we come round I think we can see Compton Abbas. Keep turning round and I'll tell you where it is. Keep the turn going. We can get you almost to land this now I think. So now level the wings and dip the nose. I've just helped you level the wings. Bang on the nose is the airfield coming towards us. That's the airfield, you can see the dots to the end, can you? I have it, or no, you've got it. What to look for? You look for a curvy thing. This is all on the nose or slightly on your side.
I see it, yeah.
Okay, and you can see the buildings and the aeroplanes, yeah? And so you remember where the circuit is. The circuit is over this side.
Right.
So if I go to 9 and 9 at 8, about there, and there's Shaftesbury down there. So we've got 4,000 feet. So we want to be going down. So if I push that for you, don't fight it, because we'll go faster, but we'll lose the height. And that's what I wanted to do. But I should have let you do that. So put your hand on the trim wheel. Because you see I'm putting hardly any petrol in the engine, but we're hacking along because we've got a lot of energy. Compton traffic, Golf Romeo 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 is rejoining from the west. We'll be joining downwind to 26, Golf Romeo Romeo. In fact, pull the throttle almost closed.
Golf Charlie India Tango Dub.
Romeo Romeo Roger, the UFE 989.
989, Golf Romeo Romeo. Right, we need to come down faster than this. I have control. I'm going to close the throttle almost completely. I'm going to push the top fully fine and that fully rich. And I'm going to apply 1 degree of flat to start getting it slowed down. Then I'm going to apply another degree. This is what Dave showed me the other day. He showed me that if I pull this trimmer all the way back to set it to fly as slow as possible, with no power and with the trimmer at the back, she will neither crash nor stop flying nor stall, and she's amazingly stable. Can you see?
Yeah.
I've got this. This is what you do if I fall asleep or have a heart attack. Okay? Because we're hardly going 60. We're doing 70 miles an hour.
Yeah.
Right? We're going down like a lead balloon, and all we've got to do is keep the wings level. And because we're going down at quite a high speed, you could probably survive this if it went like this all the way down into the ground. And if at the last moment when you got down, you did a bit of pulling this back, you definitely would survive it. But this is something he showed me. Basically, you can get it into a state. This is one of the ways of getting below a cloud, if you're stuck above a cloud. Golf Romeo Romeo, downwind 26. So we're in a major plummet. Everything's stable. Still got a lot of height to lose.
What's the altitude? That's
1.5 at the moment. and she won't crash and she won't get unstable and the stall warner's not going.
Oh, yeah.
Now we'll start sorting it out. So, brakes, undercarriage. Brakes, undercarriage, mixture, fully rich boost pump on, fuel on, sufficient for a go round. And we'll get in a bit closer. I've still got full flat, I only want 1 degree of flat. That's the trouble, you forget when you've done this sort of thing. That's it, now it feels more like I'm more used to this, it's going the right sort of speed. It was feeling really strange and it was because I got full flap down. With some aircraft you can't go upwards when you've got full flap, it's all about stopping and landing.
Yeah.
I can now feel the wind blowing us down, going sideways. Suddenly you realise it. Oh, we're going sideways because of the wind.
A fire now?
Yeah, there's a fire just off the end of the runway, which is really quite helpful, showing you the wind. Which is why it's making it a bit bumpy. I was quite worried about Craig, because he'd already said he didn't feel too well. And it does make it bumpy when we get close to the ground, because the wind's coming across that bit of forest, and it gets it all turbulent. Traffic off Romeo to turning final 26. And we don't often need these peaked caps now, don't we? I did go to one airfield where I just could not land because I just could not see the runway. I had to go somewhere else. And then I realised that because there was so little wind, I might as well land in the reverse direction and not have this. Would help if the windscreen was a bit cleaner too. So we're nice and slow, 75, full flat. The bloody hell's the runway? Gonna go behind the cloud in a minute.
The right time, yeah.